Good morning. My name is Shivangi Bimalli from Aviparek Technical Institute, Rajkot, and I am going to demonstrate on singly linked list search operation from data structure subject. So I have prepared a lesson plan of 15 minutes out of 60 minutes. So these are the outlines starting from the recalling prerequisite concepts, then what is singly linked list, how we can search from singly linked list using a video presentation, and summarization of the topic with question answers. So first of all, we need to answer a question that what are the different ways of memory allocation. So there are two ways of memory allocation, dynamic and static. What are the limitation of static memory allocation? Why we need dynamic memory allocation? So major drawbacks are wastage of space and size of variable cannot be changed runtime. Because if I say x is having 20 bytes, then x cannot have more than that, or if x is not using all of 20 bytes, then also it will not be allocated to any other variable. So that is what the limitation of static memory allocation. Then how we can use dynamic memory allocation? That is through pointers. So what is a pointer? So pointer is a variable which contains an address of another variable in a memory. Suppose one variable called x is having value 10 and it is stored at address memory 2000. So a pointer variable will store not this 10, it will store the address of where the 10 is stored. So x equal to 10. But if I say y is my pointer variable, then it will store the 2000, which is a memory location of a particular variable x. That is called a pointer variable. What is SSL then? Singly linked list. It is a dynamic list which contains node having two parts, information and link to the next node. It is also known as one-way chain. So this is what my singly linked list looks like: a train. So this is one compartment of a train having two value. One is my actual data which I want to store, which is also known as info part. Or second one is the address of the next node. Second is address of the next node, which is actually required to move to the next node. So it is like a train, and here we can say the link. Link is what? Link joins the next compartment with the first. So here we can see the first node is having the address location 2002. So my linked list starts at 2002 and end at 2008. This last node is having address 2008. You can see this is my data. This is linked to the next node which is having value 2004. So what is 2004? The address of the next node. Similar to 2006, address of the next node. And last node, you can say the address part is null. The link part is null. Why? Because there is no more node. That's why it is the end of the list, and the link part will be null for the last node. So each singly linked list will have two nodes, two compartments in one node. One is info part and one is link to the next node. So first contain the address of the first node. Last node will have a null in the link part because there are no more nodes. That is why. So how the algorithm works? So the algorithm will use this much of variables here listed. First, it is required from where my linked list start. First address is required, so variable will be first, which contains the address of the first node. Then n, which is the value to be searched, what value I want to search from the list. Info, which stores the data of the node. Link, which stores the pointer to the next node. These are the variable which I am going to use. So our algorithm will start with two basic value: first node address and my data to be searched, which is n. First I have to check whether the list has at least one node. If list is empty, then there is no need to search from the list. So I'll check if first itself is null. If my first node is having a address null, that means there are no more nodes. List is empty, I have to return from the search. If at least one node is there, I have to check. So first I need to take one variable flag, which is initially 0. Ptr is another pointer which is pointing to the first node itself, right? So I have to traverse the entire list to search for a value n. So repeat the whole step until last node is found. So here the condition link of ptr is not equal to null is indicating that until the last node is found, these steps will be repeated. If info of ptr is equal to n, if the information part of particular node matches with n, then the particular node is found, flag is turned to be 1, and we have to break out of the loop. Else what I need to do, pointer, we have to upgrade my pointer. Now pointer will be pointing to the next node. So I have to repeat this node until my node is found. What if the node is not found, no such node with having value n? Then if flag is 0, means flag 1 will be turned 1 whenever node is found. If the entire list is traversed and still there is no such node having value n, then there is no such node available in my list, I have to return node not found. So let us see the animation. This is my node, this is my list. I have to search a particular node with value 30, so I have to search the third node. So first step is first equal to ptr. Ptr will be assigned to the first node, then flag is assigned to 0. I have to repeat the node until the link of ptr is not equal to null. So now I will check the condition. If info of ptr equal to n, what is n? 30. So right now ptr is pointing to the first node having value 10. So 30 is not equal to 10, I have to move the next node. So else part will be executed, it will move to the next node. Right? Same steps will be repeated again, right? Because value is 20 is not equal to 30, again ptr will move to the next node. Similarly, the loop will repeat it again. Here the condition will be now true because 30 equal to 30 matches. So flag will be turned to 1 and we are breaking out of the loop. Node is found which will be printed, right? So I have also the simulation video for this.
Hi friends, in this video we are going to learn
Maybe
how
the
to search
system
the node.
sound will not be recorded because it does not allow me to use during the software.
So we have a singly linked list with 4 nodes with value.
And I have shared on a presentation, that's why I don't think a video will be appeared. So I am skipping this video presentation. Whatever I have explained, same will be repeated in my video presentation also. So the finally, if I summarize the topic, so how the algorithm works: first I have to check for the empty list, then I have to initialize the flag and pointer, then I have to traverse the entire list searching for a particular node, and then I have to display the result. So these are the basic steps of searching for a particular algorithm, right? We have to search from singly linked list, and these are the basic steps that we have to perform. So these are some of the questions at the end, that what is the worst case complexity of searching the node from SSL. Linked list is generally considered an example of what kind of memory allocation, obviously dynamic. Then if each node contain minimum 2 fields. So if one field is a data field or info, then what will be the another field? That will be simply pointer to the next node, right? So these are the questions, summarization questions at the end. Right? Thank you so much for your attention.